Hey everyone, this is the Photoshop template tutorial for On Point. It's a very straightforward design, kind of taking inspiration from some modern pro graphics, sports graphics, sorry, that are just very straightforward and very clean, not busy at all. Um, I know a lot of people like the real clean stuff, so I figured I would put this out there. Um, I'll go ahead and get started with it. This shouldn't take very long at all. As you see over here in the layers panel, it's just a few layers. Some of these folders will open up to other things. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to grab my move tool here. I do have auto select turned on. I'm just going to click him and just make sure I'm in the right area. I want to drag this young man over to this document and Command or Control T just to position him right where I want him. Slight turn here. There we go. I'll just keep it right there for now. Turn off the other subject we had. Alright, and then from here I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab the text tool here. I'm just going to start changing text. I'm going to click anywhere in this text here, Command or Control A, start typing. We'll click OK. I want to come to the last name, do the same thing, Command or Control A. And that's it. This is with a travel team, not a school, so I can come in here where the senior is, Command or Control A, and I'll just put maybe a position. Let's just say outfield. I'm not sure exactly what position he is, but it's okay. Then right here for the school or the organization, I'm just going to say dry pond. And this is, let's say, 2025 13U baseball. Again, the text, everything's just very, very simple here. There is another option that you can use for text if you want, is this one right across the top. So I want to turn this school, oops, sorry, and the class off, and what was this one? Sorry, sport, sorry. All right, so we can also just do this as well. This is set up as I forgot what they call this, the new, like the dynamic text. So Command or Control A, whatever you type in there will automatically kind of fill in. So pond. Here, let's start with the year. Why not? Dry pond 13U baseball. There we go. Then you would just position it. So I want to grab my move tool, and I'm just going to use my arrows on my keyboard just to kind of put it up right there. If you wanted to, that's just an option. I prefer this with this look, so I want to keep it there. Right. We're almost done, actually, with these logos here. And we just tap one. You can turn that whole bar off if you would like. Or you can come in here and these are just samples, obviously. We can turn those off. And I have some more here. I got his team logo. I'm just going to paste that in there. Command or Control T. You see it's hiding back here behind him. That's okay. I'm going to shrink it down. I'll zoom in a little. Let's move it towards the end. Just going to kind of center that the best I can. You can leave just the team logo if you want. Here, let's get rid of these other two. I'm just going to delete them out of here. So you can see this bar. So what you can do with this bar, Command or Control T, I'm going to hold Shift and grab this. You can kind of just squeeze it in. Change the size of it to something like that if you want. I want to put it back how it was for now, just because I'm going to grab this Nike swoosh, bring it over here as well. The Command or Control T. I'm going to bring it up here. I'll make it a little bigger. Right there. Right now, I'm going to get that bar, and I can do Command or Control T, or I can just arrow it over since the box is white and so is the background. We're going to kind of keep it just like that. If you want to make it all smaller, just close that folder, click the folder, Command or Control T. Now you can adjust all of it right here like that. I'm going to bring it up right about there. Cool. Now what I want to do, I will make sure this is a part of the template before I release it, but I'm just going to double click this folder again, and I'm going to add the color overlay. Nope, that's why I didn't do it. That's right. So we will do that on each of these logos. I would just double click one. That's right. That's why I didn't add it, because you'll be adding your own logos. So make sure you add the logos with this color already in it, or you can just add a color overlay to each one. And I'm just going to use my eyedropper tool, grab it from that background, which we're about to change anyway. So actually, let's change that to, I'm going to grab one of these Carolina blue colors in his jersey. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and Command C and copy that. Let's make it a little more saturated, actually, a little more blue right there. And then I want to do the same thing with this logo, color overlay. It's already there. All right, perfect. Now that brings us, might as well do it while we have it. Let's close this logo sponsor tab. Let's close the text tab. We're going to change this background color. As you see, it's just a big block. I'm going to Command or Control B to add that blue we just did right there. Now we're going to change the number back here in the back. Command or Control A. Sorry, what I did was grab my text tool here. I just clicked in here anywhere. It doesn't matter. Command or Control A is going to grab it. His number is 18. We'll say OK. Now Command or Control T again, and we're just going to move this around to where we like it. You can bring it just inside the background like that if you want. Which if it's a single number, you would probably want to do that, or have to do that. Otherwise, I don't mind just running it off the edges here just a little, let it blend with that background. I think that looks pretty cool. And then you could bring it up above this fade, or again, you can kind of just let it blend in and just drag it down. Personal preference, whatever you like, whatever you feel looks best for your photos or your images, we can do that. And that's really it. Now we can get in here and just get kind of weird with it. I want to go ahead and create a snapshot of this because I want to come back to this. Save it. So there's my snapshot. Perfect. So now what you can do, you can come in here and play with it more. I like the real clean vibe with it, but say you want to change some colors some more, like let's grab this navy now for the numbers. Whoops, let me click that. I want to copy that. Copy. Now we can come to the background if you want. And grab my move tool, click this square, color overlay, change the color of that to the navy as well. I'm just pasting that color code. With this text, actually let's see what we can do. Now we can do this. Let's just grab the whole text folder and add a color overlay if you'd like. So if you wanted a little bit of a darker image, you could do something like that as well. But yeah, just get in there and play around. This is really it. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to contact me. But again, I think this is a real simple one. Real quick to set up for your clients, and I think they would just enjoy the simplicity of it. So hopefully you can make some money off of this. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. Thanks.